asking me to make a video about Waitress for at least 2 years now. So now I am here, I am finally ready to talk about it. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I actually was front row, which was crazy. There was no room between me and the stage. Like, I was right up against it. So that was definitely a crazy experience and a really cool experience. It was so cool to see everyone up close and see their faces. I was surprised by how funny the show is. I went into it completely unaware of what the show was really even about. I wanted to go in completely fresh, so I hadn't listened to the cast recording or seen the movie or anything really. I barely knew anything about it, so I was not expecting it to be as funny as it was. It was so funny. I'm not sure if it's classified as a comedy or a drama. It's kind of like a dramedy, but I think it leans more towards comedy, which I was really pleasantly surprised by. So I saw the touring cast and everyone in it was so good. Something I really liked about the cast was that I could tell how close-knit they were just from like their bows. I could tell that everyone really gets along and everyone really has a blast putting together this show week after week. And they're all just so talented. Everyone was so good. There was nobody lagging behind. Down to like the band. The band was invested in the show. I liked that they were on stage. That was a cool twist. It's hard to pick a favorite song. I like the music in it. I like Sarah Bareilles as an artist. So I was really excited to hear her music. I think she's super talented and wonderful. I guess a song that I really liked was Opening Up. I thought that was fun. So maybe that was my favorite. I think that was my favorite. That's the one that I remember the most besides She Used to Be Mine. Everyone knows She Used to Be Mine. The song that I think I'll sing along to the most, that's a tough question. Probably, I don't know. Probably one of the ones that Dawn sings, so maybe When He Sees Me or I Love You Like a Table, which I guess is technically Ogie. I think my favorite character was Becky. I don't know if it's just because the person that played her in the tour cast was so good and so funny and so spot on, but I don't know, I really liked her and I liked Dawn. And I thought Ogie was funny, but I think Becky might be my favorite. I pretty much liked every single character except for Earl. The guy that plays Earl, wait, what's his name? I have to tell you his name. Okay, so Nick Bailey, the guy that plays Earl, when he came up for his bow, he was like, sorry. And that made me laugh. I thought that was really funny. It was really funny because there was a moment where Earl was talking to Jenna and I was like, I bet they get along in real life and joke a lot. Not Jenna and Earl, but Desi and Nick. I feel like they go off stage and they joke around about stuff and then they get on stage and they're like, ah! Team Jenna all the way. Earl is a butt. Seriously, he didn't even get applause after his songs. Everyone was just over him. And we all cheered when she dumped him. Spoiler alert, sorry. A character that I would want to be friends with. I would probably want to be friends with Dawn. She's funny. Or Becky. Every answer is gonna be Becky. The character that I would want to play, I would probably want to play Dawn. I like that she's really quirky and funny and silly. I can probably relate to her the most. So I would probably play her. My favorite cast member was the woman that played Becky. So her name is Charity Angel Dawson. I thought that she was wonderful. But of course, the woman that played Jenna, Desi Oakley, she was really good, like really good. And Brian Fankart, who played Dr. Pomander, he was really funny. He was really good at physical comedy, which I wasn't expecting from like a doctor character. I thought that was fun. Oh, and Larry Marshall, who played Joe, he was precious. I really liked him. He seems like a nice guy. The song that made me laugh the most? That's hard. Probably something with Ogie. He's really silly and funny. And the song that made me cry the most? Probably She Used to Be Mine. That song gets everybody. I remember seeing it on the Tonys and being like, what is this show about? See, that's why I didn't think it was funny going into it, because that's what I was referencing. I thought the sets were really cool. That's kind of a random thing to say, but I thought they were cool. Everything was just done so well. The props, the attention to detail on the sets, like the names of the pies and the specials. And I liked that we would kind of get in Jenna's head, like when she would come up with a new pie, it would be like sugar, butter, flour, whatever the order is. During intermission, there was a man that came out from backstage to the front of the stage where there were like pies turning in a little case, and then he like took a pie out and went backstage again. I don't know, it was just something I noticed and I was like, hey, that's cool. I don't know if they do that in every performance or like what it even means or why it happened, but I liked it. It was a good moment. And I'm pretty sure that when I walked into the theater, I could smell pies. Like, I don't know if I'm imagining this or if they were projecting scents into the air. So overall, I really enjoyed Waitress, and I would love to see it again. I had so much fun. Let me know in the comments if you've seen Waitress or if you're seeing this tour cast. I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!